Actually, I think I'm going to also have my fleet. Just sort of move to these outlying planets just so we can get an idea of what's there.
Research complete.
Alpha Centauri has a continental world. Fantastic. And Scientist Boar Mallow has gained a level. We have unlocked the Betharian power plant and the resources. Fantastic. New research. Powered exoskeletons, always good for the minerals. Salt ships, unlocking thicker hull design and reinforced mounting. That's creation of a salt ship class. So this is one of the new ship classes from a mod. And then missile defense system. Let's go ahead and increase our minerals, powered exoskeletons. I think at the moment, yeah, we still just have the Corvette, construction, science, and transport. So we haven't researched any of the new ones yet. So, okay. First fleet, there was anything interesting Alpha Centauri other than that? No, there's just an arid world and a continental world. So, let's go ahead and take you to Procyon. You guys are both still surveying. Okay. And you're building. Apparently nothing interesting
Anomaly
there.
found.
And the Procyon system. Anomaly in Sirius. On Sirius 7, abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above this planet. The massive sails protruding from its hull suggest that it relied on solar power to function. Oh, so like a... One of my favorite ships. It was the Bajoran solar sail ship. From Deep Space Nine. I forget what season. I think I want to say 5 or so. It was a really cool ship. It's 22% chance though, so let's go ahead and leave it now and let him continue. Procyon was relatively uninteresting. Let's go to Shubius. Species, those are leaders. Elvet Selden, Sewerly, Senate Door. It's interesting seeing some of these names. The name lists are not very long, so there's going to be a lot of repeats, especially in the when it comes to female first names and some last names. So I apologize for that happening, but there's only so many names that were in the Asimov universe.
System survey complete.
All right, system survey. Survey. This has been surveyed. So let's go ahead to go to Sirius. Where is that anomaly? It's there. 22% chance of risk. We'll go ahead and ignore it for now and send you. God, do we want to send you all the way there? There's no route, so we can't even get there for a while. So let's go ahead and have you survey Alpha Centauri. Our first fleet, Shubius, there is nothing, so let's go to Skelios. And you are still surveying. And our construction ship has done Saturn. What do we miss? What are we missing? Jupiter? We're missing Jupiter. Build a mining station there. And I think that will be it for the Sol system.
Situation log updated.
Encountering Skelios. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Skelios system. These strange objects have been flagged as the Gamma Menace. We should proceed with caution. Okay, so a couple things. First, got those done. Habitable World Survey, we're at 2 of 8. Let's research the Beta Menace and research the Gamma Menace. And what are we actually doing? It's 178. So it's one of those clouds, I think. Too long, didn't read. 906. Nice. We really can't take them, so we're going to go ahead and fly out of there and go to Malelia. And then once we build more ships, we'll go ahead and deal with that. I'm getting a lot of energy credits. I should probably do something with them.
System survey complete.
ONAB is done. Fantastic. The ONAB system. And you are 10%. That's perfect. Which anomaly was this? Impressive structures on the surface. So let's go ahead and send you... Oh, we still have to do the star. Let's do the star first. So research project. And then... Yeah. And then do the anomaly with Boar Mallow. Alright. And the first fleet, Malia has an Arctic world and a desert world. Fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and send you off to Tyriok. And who's gained levels? Publius Palver has gained a level, and Senate Dornick has. Okay. And on Earth, what's going on Earth? We've got these not quite built.
Anomaly found.
Leave it be for now. So I'm going to want to eventually build, I think, a Betharian power plant there. Is that how that works? I'm trying to remember. Let's go ahead and clear things first. So how are we for food? 4? That's not bad. Let's go ahead and clear those sprawling slums. You completed a mining station, and you found that anomaly and Alpha Centauri, which we'll take care of when we finish Alpha Centauri. Alright, you have finished doing all of Earth. So, let us send you to... I think we'll send you to Barnard Star. And we'll do a research station there.
Special project complete.
Space amoebas. The entities encountered by our fleets some time ago are new, horrifying lifeforms, quickly named space amoebas, following an analyst's gross misreading of initial sensor output. The creature is in fact larger than the average human corvette. There would be little harm in putting one of the monstrosities out of its misery for science. Issue a special project to observe them. Or begin the space amoeba event chain. No. We'll just do a
Situation log updated.
Let's do a special project on them and research it. 3 of 8 habitable worlds. First fleet, Tyriok. Ooh. A tropical world orbiting a tundra world. Interesting. Now we do have plus 20% habitability. So a tropical world is actually not that bad for us. First fleet, let's send you to the Zoti system. And then there. And there.
Special project complete.
Void clouds. An investigation into a peculiar dust cluster of debris. I think this is these guys here. And space dust has yielded surprising results. It is a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive actions, let alone movements with purpose. And yet it does. There is something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. Let us watch but not interfere with it.
Situation log updated.
Let's go ahead and research the void cloud observation. Okay.
Special project complete.
K-class star study. Just as we expected, the radiation spectrum of the star is very conductive to carbon-oxygen life similar to us. The zone of perfect conditions is wide. We should look for these stars in the future, as they tend to have a higher potential of having habitable planets. So we gained some science, and we finished that project.
Situation log updated.
Encounter on Cordosia. We've encountered the Delta Menace. Okay. What are these? Oh, those are the ancient mining things, I think, if I remember right from a previous playthrough. Well, luckily we're flying the hella out of there.
System survey complete. Special project complete.
Space amoebas forever. The space amoebas, the nickname became popular after the story of how it came to be found. It's found its way back to Earth. Are solitary animals who left their own devices. All but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent organisms dubbed flagella, seemingly spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. Initially assumed to be young space amoebas, the flagella do not seem to factor into any reproductive mechanics. Each individual flagellum, instead of operating solely as a disconnected limb for its host, amoeba, these flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba. Okay. Fascinating idea. We're going to gain flagellating movement plus 5 evasion.
Situation log updated.
Ah, the Epsilon menace in the gaseous system. Alright. That has a continental and tropical world. And what menaces are we dealing with here? These look like crystalline entities. Alright. Dealing with a lot of these people. Let's go ahead and research the Delta Menace and the Epsilon Menace. I don't mind that it's keeping our research paused, quite frankly. Especially since Sir Lee seems to be doing this, so the research speed is quite fast. Alpha Centauri has been surveyed, and we did have an anomaly, so let's go ahead and send you to the anomaly. And let's go ahead and have you build a research station at Barnard Star. And we're good to go.
Special project complete.
The Void Clouds are, as far as human researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared. The tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but were not. Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answer might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together, another product of their primordial beginnings. It is not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of a strange stardust and gravitic fields aligned in a flexible approximation of neural pathways. Moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, if not outright communicating light years apart. Quantum entanglement is suspected to play a role in this phenomenon, so they will not stand in our way. Damage to void clouds plus 10%, and can these impulses be traced? Yeah, I've never actually done the void cloud situation log thing. I've always just done this and gotten the benefit. So let's go ahead.
Situation log updated.
And trace this for exploration purposes. So, drifting clouds. All void clouds are entangled with one another on a quantum level. It is possible that the energies animating the individual specimens are nothing but multiple instances of a singular subspace entity. Through careful study of one void cloud, we have been able to locate a number of systems that are likely to house other clouds. So let's go ahead and track on map. Alright, so these are void clouds. Here, 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 and here. So it's a project that's going to take a while. Which is fine. Absolutely fine. This is all about our exploration and discovering things as they happen. Alright, you're doing that. What did I want to go and do here? Soul system? No. So Alpha Centauri has been... Yes, we already dealt with that, and we're dealing with that right now. You are currently surveying in the ONAB system, and you're going to survey there, and you're building that. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and put a pause there. So this is the basic idea of our Asimov universe game. Again, it's going to be a very slow start. As we're just sort of going to be expanding, doing a lot of these research projects, doing exploration. And since we're not going to be encountering any fallen empires or AIs, we're not going to be dealing with that sort of the grand strategy part to begin with, like at all. It's simply going to be more 3x than 4x, I guess. So eventually, though, I hope, many episodes down the road, that the Imperial domains will eventually become the Galactic Empire, will control a significant portion of the galaxy, and then we'll watch it all sort of break apart, much as the Galactic Empire did in its last decadent days in the Foundation series. And then things will get more interesting. I could have actually done this and created a static universe to begin with, one where all this was already placed and sort of start from there, but I thought a more organic kind of creation of a human-wide galaxy might be more interesting. Again, like and comment if you'd like to see more. Also, subscribe. Go ahead and feel free to send any messages if you have any suggestions, either through comments or through Twitter. All those links will be down in the descriptions or on our channel page. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.